So you're getting all of this gear, hopefully Savage, and you want to know what to do with it. Mid game, end game, early game tips and tricks just for you. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here, and we have probably the best event that I've seen in a while, and that is Fire Night with the boost. We have the 3x chance to drop Savage, and it's going to be going on for the first part of CVC. And running dungeons is a great way to get points in CVC. So that seems like an easy way to double dip. I may be going a little deep here, as you can see by my energy total. We are primed and ready to go all day on running Fire Night here. So, what you really want to know is, are we having a snow day today? And I think the answer is yes. We have a delay currently, but hopefully that's going to turn into an off day, and then I can get some work done on the computer. I mean, I guess you probably want to know what Savage gear to keep and what to sell, and maybe not what my snow experiences are this morning, but either way, it's going to be fun. Now, I have sold a lot of gear so far with my RSL helper settings. However, we still have a lot remaining, and we're going to take a look at some of these pieces from other sets as well. We can just sell that from one of my campaign runs. And so we can also take a look at the perception if needed. What happened to the Savage gear? Where did the Savage gear go? That's not cool, Polarium. Let's start off by looking at the red dots that are here, and then we'll just go look at my Savage gear, because almost all of the unrolled pieces are going to be from this event. So, in immunity set, I think that you want either one of two things, and that is going to be speed or crit rate. So both of these chests, I would need to think, are these good enough on their own? HP percent with resistance and accuracy, but no speed. No, for me, no. If on my, on my new free-to-play account, I would keep this in a heartbeat. And if I was mid-game, I would still consider selling it unless I really wanted to put someone in immunity. Resistance here with crit rate and defense, no. Flat HP, no. Attack percentage with HP percent, accuracy, and crit damage. No. If that had crit rate instead of crit damage, I would think about it. Attack percentage boost with crit rate is great, but then the rest of the stats are pretty not great. Defense percent with HP, no, I don't need any of that. In stun, one of the main things that you need is speed. You might want to build somebody with crit rate or like defense percent. These gloves would be great for an early game where you're trying to lock things down. Early and mid game, those would be great. Flat HP with speed, no. Flat attack, no. Now, when you're looking at all of these pieces of gear, if you have any legendary items with speed, it's an auto keep, because you want to be able to roll that speed. Like this is a perfect pair of gloves. Defense percent, HP percent, resistance, and speed. Now, you might want accuracy instead of resistance, but this is a pair of gloves that would be usable on a lot of champions. And then this one could be particularly good on maybe a Vogoth, for example, because you don't care about his speed. What is this chest? Accuracy, no speed, flat attack. And here is a piece that I might actually keep. Oh, nice. Divine Offense. I've been looking for a good Divine Offense piece. I have a really good pair of Divine Offense gloves, and they look like this. I'm not gonna cut the video. I'll just scroll down with you guys here. Oh, right there, I passed it. These gloves really need a helmet to go with them. Attack percentage, a little bit of crit rate. The defense is fine also, but it's just a really nice pair of gloves. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at the Savage gear. And I would recommend that with your extra energy, you at least consider using some of it on Fire Knight today, unless you're super early game. So I don't know why we got rid of all the red dots, but unless you have crit rate or crit damage on your pieces, I think that you probably want to sell them. There are a couple things that I have. It's these gloves? No. A lot of these are ones that I would like to rework or, thinking about selling. So these gloves are the ones that I was talking about. Okay, defense percent, resistance, HP, accuracy. These are really nice gloves. You are never in a million years going to want those in Savage. So that's probably why they're sitting in my inventory. Also, they don't have speed. All right, so when you're looking at these pieces, you can, if you're ready, use some silver to see how they roll also. Splitting here is no good unless we also roll crit rate again. We did not. So to me, I'm going to sell this. That is not something that I want on my account. You don't typically want resistance on your nukers. HP and crit rate goes well together for somebody like a Magnar or a Terrace. But again, you need to actually roll crit rate. Hey, there we go. And then triple crit rate for the video, and then we're gonna hit crit damage. Okay, accuracy, that's not that bad, but triple crit rate, you can always find a use for that. Okay, you can always find a use for that. All right. Now, on this one, it is the same type of situation, right? We are either hitting crit rate or we're not going to keep this piece. We hit flat HP and resistance. Easy sell. And I guess we're going to get like a million notifications about tournament points and stuff. My apologies. Hopefully you can see all of the stats easily with what we're doing today. Now, this piece for a mid-game account or an early game account would be awesome. Again, you would put this on somebody as an offset piece, but I'm not going to keep that. And no, that's just my alarm. I was hoping that was the phone call. All right, so here we have a legendary piece with speed. And this is the #1 way that you get triple or quad speed rolls. You just put some silver into it and roll it. And then if it rolls bad like that, you sell it. And if it doesn't roll bad, then you keep it. So anytime you have speed on a legendary piece, preferably a 6-star piece, then you roll it. All right, so let's look at the next one. This one. Honestly, I should probably sell the majority of what pieces I have left in here because they're really not that great. So we have speed, HP percent, and crit rate. Since it's CVC and I have lots of silver, I'm going to roll that to 16. And to me, this is just a very mediocre piece. I know it does have a double speed roll, but that is just not what I'm looking for. And I need to start being more harsh on my Savage gear because it looks like I have a lot of Savage gear, but in reality, I don't. Now, for whatever reason, I got a lot of gloves here. I got a lot of gloves. That's odd, but so let's look at them. HP percent, it does have crit rate. That is not what we want. Attack percentage, that's not what we want. Crit rate, we do. Crit rate, we do. Crit damage with bad substats. Crit damage with crit rate. So you can see I am thinking about keeping that rare one because it has crit rate. So on the crit rate one, we would be hoping for speed and attack percentage. Okay, perfect. And then crit damage on level 16. We got flat HP. I have a quest to ascend an item today. Maybe we'll get a crit damage on it. All right, I'll take that. I will definitely keep that then. But for me, this came down to this roll right here because just attack percentage and speed and then 2 bad stats, I would have thought about selling this. But that ascension is very nice here. Now for this one, we would need to be hitting crit damage here, so I'm only going to go to 8. Did hit it once. Okay. And then we would be hoping to hit speed and do the opposite. Okay, flat attack is probably 4th or 5th place. Attack percentage would have been good. And again, we can try this defense percent. So if this went on a defensive nuker, this could be actually good. We have defense percent substat, we have defense percent main stat, and then I usually go to level 2 if it's a decent piece, and that helps me know, okay, visually it's easy to see 2 instead of 1. All right, here, the only way I'm keeping this is if we double crit rate roll. We double flat. That's an easy sell. If I was early game, would I keep this? Maybe. If I was mid game, would I keep this? No. And so early game is before level 20 dungeons. Mid game is arbiter. So we have HP percent with crit rate. And basically we're only keeping it if it hits the crit rate. Okay, now we need it to hit the crit rate again. It did. All right, so then let's hit crit damage or speed at 16. We hit flat attack. So our 16 rolls today have been very bad. They have been very bad, except for maybe one. I don't need to roll this. This is... Oh, wait, do I have Chaos Orb? I have one legendary piece of Chaos Orb. Okay, I don't want to use it on an epic, so I'm just going to hold off on that. I'll probably use that in this video, though. And then we have flat defense. We have, oh, please, speed with crit rate. You have no idea how hard it has been for me to get boots with crit rate in Savage. Just ridiculous. Please hit crit rate. Okay, we hit once. Hit it again. Hit double accuracy. I'll be honest with you, these are some of the best boots on my account for Savage, and these are not very good. Like, this is... That is such a win for me, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look. This one. So, for me, on my account, because my boot situation is so bad... Defense percent, speed with crit damage. I'm actually going to re-roll this because this is one of the main things that I am personally looking for is speed boots in Savage. So I'm going to use my Chaos Ore on this. I know that I will get more. For you guys, you should probably be using your Chaos Ore in the speed set and looking for triple speed rolls. That's my recommendation for most of you. But this is what I'm doing, so you can see defense percent. I mean, that's not the worst. Are we hitting crit rate? No, of course. Why would we? Why would we hit crit rate? Of course we don't need any crit rate on there. All right, so then we had one other pair of speed boots. This one, the defense percent with HP and crit damage, I'm not keeping those. Not keeping. And then this is the last pair. I'm just going to go straight to 12 because I know we're going to hit crit damage. Yes! All right, and then we're going to hit crit rate. Oh, defense. Okay, so one of the things that just from this, what we've done today, is we know that this is available, the crit rate with defense, and then the one that we just rolled also has flat defense and crit damage, so those two could pair really well together. You can build a nuker with defense, and you can build a nuker with crit rate gloves. Like, all of those things are definitely possible. The attack percentage gloves, I don't know, I'm gonna roll them here. 777s is pretty impressive, honestly. We rolled resistance, defense, and crit damage. All right, I think I'm selling them. I don't think that's gonna help. I am going to farm a lot more Savage Gear today, and then I am going to roll up a bunch more during CVC. When you are farming, ideally, you're looking for at least 2 good substats, okay? Crit rate and attack percentage, or crit rate and speed. This one has all 4 good substats. Sometimes you might not need the accuracy, but we have crit rate, attack percentage, accuracy, and speed. Probably the reason why this isn't on somebody, I think actually I just took it off, so I don't really think that that's a good reason. But the reason this isn't on somebody is because all we have here is crit damage, and I'm actually going to sell this. So I'm just going to look through a couple more pieces here, and I'm going to tell you what's going on, and then we'll wrap up the video. If you've enjoyed this video and you made it all the way here, hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Attack percentage, crit rate is good. The resistance and the HP, we didn't really want there. That's the one we got today. Attack percentage, crit rate, that's good. This I'm keeping as an offset piece. None of this has to do with Savage, but all of those stats go well together. Same thing with that one. Same thing with that one. Okay, well, I probably don't need 3 of those. Same thing with that one. Okay. Well, this one is really good. So is this one. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to start. Maybe I'm supposed to sell this one. Just because I have 3 other specifically helmets in Savage as offset pieces. And again, look. Like, I could gear somebody in Savage with a support champion stats. Wouldn't that be funny? We're going to ignore part of their defense as a support champion. So this one is really awkward. Like, that crit rate is nice, but that's the only thing that's good about it. So I'm going to sell it. I don't think at this point I need that on my account, but there are plenty of places in the game where you would keep that. And again, here's a nice crit damage roll. So maybe we need to put all of this new gear on somebody. Let me figure that out, and that's how we'll wrap up the video. Okay, we have Marquez here, one of the best damage dealers in the game, and she's a rare. I also do have a full 6-star blessing on her, and so she was missing a bunch of gear. She does still have her 2-piece defense set, which is not too bad. So I will consider keeping that. It's not set in stone, but let's utilize the fitting room here, and it's not those ones. There were epic ones. Crit rate, no, not those. This one, right? Defense percent, crit damage. Okay, those were the ones. And then what was the other piece? It was a helmet? No? It was not a helmet. Speed, crit rate. What was the other piece? We could use the triple crit rate one. That could be a possibility. And then we could put something with, like, a lot of defense, like this, since we would not need that on a shield. Did we have, what was the other piece that was going to go with this? This looks perfect. Defense with crit damage. Hit crit damage again. Okay, we hit HP percent. That's okay. And then, what was its boots? Yeah, the boots with the crit damage. Okay. So how does that look? Like we have way too much crit rate? Looks like we have way too much crit rate. I definitely need less. Without stealing it from somebody. I don't think I really have a better option, but I could go out of the defense set. Here's this shield that I was looking at before with the crit damage and the defense percent. That seems to fit really well here. So then I could change the weapon to crit rate, crit damage, and maybe in the defense set would be good. I have this one sitting here. That sounds great. That looks pretty good. 4,100 defense on her is actually not bad. I'm not stealing gear from anybody, which is great. Her speed is slow. I will say her speed is slow. Maybe we have a defense banner with speed. What are you? That would go up 3, but actually down. I guess the banner we have on her is pretty good. Hey, how about that one? Oh, it actually doesn't go up that much. Speed and attack, speed and HP. We're gonna sell these. Speed and attack and defense. Speed and HP could be fine, but not the 5-star one. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this. I would kill for this build on my new free-to-play account. But, it depends on where you're at, how you're going to feel about this build. But for right now, I'm thinking that it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and ascend this and close out the video. Oh, we got defense percent! Let's go! Okay. And then, what about here? Can we get speed or defense percent? We got HP percent. I'll still take that. That's not bad. Survivability. That's a good roll. Heck yes. Let's go. All right, so we have a new Marquess based on our build. She's actually starting out at 1,000 defense and 50% crit damage. So building up her defense and her crit damage is actually a little bit challenging. And you want to think about what gear did you get and what champion would that be good on when you're rolling gear like that, okay? So either way, thank you so much for watching. I'm MtgJedi. I hope this was helpful to you. And let me know how your Savage gear is going in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next video.